It's all over for Ten Hag and Ronaldo, all between Ronaldo and Ten Hag. You might put a question mark, all known to put a question mark onto this big question in here for you, because you all know what Ronaldo did yesterday towards the end of the game of Spurs, and he really walked down the tunnel and he really never even went to the dressing room. He rushed into, I think, did he rush? He rushed out of the stadium, and it looks like his family also got a signal, because I saw the video of his family also following him up, and they really went back home. That is a pissed off Ronaldo, almost going to that level of really doing the needful at the side, which goes by the names of Manchester United for himself. And obviously, he has been referred to as a selfish player, and lots of people have come out and really said it. Have not had anyone coming out and sympathizing with him, though some people have come out and really tried to sugarcoat it, showing that he's wrong and then not calling it out. And this is something we shouldn't even go in here and really sugarcoat, because the fact is, what Ronaldo did is punishable. That's it. He shouldn't walk away with it. It should be a yardstick set by the manager, such that if any player goes on to do what he did, he knows what punishment is waiting for him. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go in the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell to enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Rock and David is my name, and let's get into this now. Lots of stories have come out after what really happened yesterday. United winning that game by 2-0. Obviously, one of the most fantastic wins I've seen under Erik ten Hag. Best performances ever. And obviously, Laurie Whitwell, you know him, correspondent of United for the Athletic UK. He has told us that Ronaldo left Old Trafford before the final whistle against Spurs. He left the stadium instead of heading to the dressing room. So it shows you how pissed he was that he never even remained in the, or went to the dressing room to really wait for his fellow teammates to celebrate. And obviously he left to his home in Manchester. Now, we've been told by Laurie Whitwell again that Ronaldo leaving Old Trafford early didn't make a ripple in the home dressing room. As the United players celebrated the win over Tottenham. And this is where people don't really come out to slate Ronaldo and give him the necessary slate, because let no one lie to you that this guy is not selfish. Everything he has done is all about him. He doesn't care whether the team is winning or not, but he cares about his minutes and himself. If at all he's not in shape to come in and really play the game of football as examined by the manager, obviously he will come out and really put the situation. You saw even when he played 70 minutes in the game of Newcastle, Ronaldo was filming on the bench. So you ask yourself, what does he want? When he's not played, he's annoyed. When he's played and doesn't deliver, he fumes on the bench. So I believe there is something he needs to know, that he's no longer the Ronaldo he was, and that ego has been knocked out of him by Erik ten Hag. And I believe Ten Hag is going to show him that I'm a disciplinarian myself, and you shouldn't go on and really do the needful and really slate us. And I think the United players have gone ahead to accept it, that maybe it's the end of days for Ronaldo, and obviously without him, United plays better. It creates more chances, and obviously they really see the team playing very well. So I believe Ronaldo has nothing to do, and if at all he's really ready to go on and really take on players, so don't take on Ten Hag, that is something very shaming for a person of his career and the quality of career he has been really having in this game of football. People have always called him that he's so much professional. Now, I want to see people coming here and say that he's very professional, because when he really missed out on the preseason training, people are saying he's one of the most professional players I've been knowing. Now, is that something a professional footballer should be doing? You think it's the very first time for players to be told to warm up and the game comes to an end and they're not part of the team? So, however much Ronaldo thinks he's powerful, he used to be way back, but at the age of 37, Ten Hag comes in here, tries to really implement things that no manager has not implemented at Old Trafford since Sir Alex Ferguson left. The board won't choose over you, obviously, because the board knows that when we make good money, that's it. When we win trophies, we'll make good money, and obviously we will really be earning as you're earning. So nothing is going to keep Ronaldo at Old Trafford, and I believe it will require a miracle for him to still be at Old Trafford with Eric Ten Hag, because Ten Hag is a disciplinarian. He will tell him to go out and apologize to his fellow players. If he doesn't, then he will tell him that I'm going to throw you under the bus, like how Arsenal did to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, because those decisions should be taken because they need to put these players in shape. Now, Rio Ferdinand, you know him very well, played with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one of the people that really recommended Sir Alex Ferguson to buy Cristiano Ronaldo when United played in the preseason against Sporting Lisbon, and Ronaldo really sat them down. Him, John O'Shea, and I think, is it Roy Keane, or who else? There are 3 players who really told him that please sign that boy. He's really good, and Sir Alex Ferguson brought him at Old Trafford, and obviously the rest was history ever since he came in at Old Trafford. Then Rio Ferdinand told us that you sit here and think, why did Man United not just let him go if Ten Hag knew he didn't want Ronaldo in his plans? That's the baffling thing to me. Now, what Ten Hag really thought of Ronaldo was that he was going to come in and really fire those goals and obviously be like a person leading that line. He knew that. But obviously, it's happening out to turn out the opposite way and not going in the favor of the manager. And in any manager's voice, all thoughts, you would like to keep a player on the pitch who really keeps you on the job. Now, let's be realistic. With the performances of Cristiano Ronaldo this season, do they keep Ten Hag on the job, or they get him off the job? Obviously, they get him off the job. 2 goals scored, you get, and 1 assist. Remember, he's played very many minutes. Anton Martial, who has not even played minutes that really tally up to 3 games, he has come out and really scored 3 goals and created, isn't it? Are they 2 assists? You get? But he's not a regular because injuries are really disturbing him. And I think the best way to really come out and really get the best of this equation, especially on the side of Ten Hag, is for Anton Martial to keep fit. I believe if Anton Martial keeps fit, it's going to be very hard for Ronaldo to step on the field of play, especially in the Premier League. That's it. And I think that's what Ten Hag really is praying for, because for him to show Ronaldo that this team can stand without you, he needs Anton Martial there. I believe Anton Martial's presence will help us win lots of games and obviously look like a better team as he really leads the line for United. So I believe Ferdinand is really talking of a person that he knows personally. He chats with him on WhatsApp, you get? So I think he cannot come on and really give out a verdict. He says, Rio Ferdinand is saying he has to let him go. It's not fair on anybody, on the club, on Ronaldo, on Ten Hag, and that the first question after every game is, why didn't Ronaldo start? You get? United won 2-0 and the story will be about Ronaldo. That can't be right. Obviously, it can't be right, and obviously Ronaldo trying to steal the show and the news from his fellow teammates. But obviously, that is something you won't come out and really call for every time in this game of football, because I believe he's going to get silenced. He's going to get silenced, and I believe the club needs to do something on this. You get? Ten Hag will tell the board, I don't want him here. And obviously the board will do the needful, because I think for the very first time, ever since managers have come in through at Old Trafford, the fans are really at par with the manager. The Glazers are at peace now because they know that they are having results in the field of play and the team is progressing. There is a style of play being introduced by the manager, and obviously most of the players are really going and responding positively to that style of play. So I believe this plays all in the hands of Ten Hag, and obviously the Glazers will know that Ronaldo will leave, but the team won't get better. We had him last season, scored 24 goals. We never even played in the Champions League, but this time around, he's not around, and obviously everything is going on well, because every time he doesn't play, the team plays well. And guys, let me promise you, Ronaldo is going to get ashamed, because this team is really going to go ahead and really win lots of things without him. And at the end of it all, people like Jamie Carragher will come out and say that this guy didn't need to be at Manchester United. You get? I mean, it's Ronaldo not greeting Jamie Carragher, but I believe Jamie Carragher's point was valid. You get? People are really saying that he was a god. He was one of the best goal scorers in the world. Yeah, he is. I don't doubt about it. But obviously, who tells you in the world that a team like United needs players like Ronaldo? You get? You see, we've been doing this Bastian Schweinsteiger, old player, brought in at Old Trafford. Falcao Radamel, old player, brought in at Old Trafford. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, old player, brought in at Old Trafford. The other one was Edson Cavani, old player, brought in at Old Trafford. Ronaldo is the latest to come in through. Now, I call out this. We should admit that we are really on the rebuild. You get, though our rebuild is not going to be like that of Arsenal. It's not going to take long to really yield results because we are having quality players. But Arsenal is really trying to get in players and really mix quality with some limited quality. You get. So I believe that's what Arsenal is. But United, when you look at the players we are having, David De Gea, quality, world class. When you look at Diego Dalot, his ceiling is really way up there. Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Ericsson, Bruno Fernandes, Sancho, Anthony. You get Anton Martial. You get, when you look at the quality that we are having, is really immense, and obviously we are really going to be a threat in the fight. So Rio Ferdinand had that to say about Ronaldo. Then the most interesting bit of it is Mike Phelan. You know Mike Phelan very well, that he was a manager under Sir Alex Ferguson. Then he returned under the era of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And obviously, when asked about the noise around Cristiano Ronaldo, he said, if Cristiano plays and he scores, Man United win. If he doesn't play and we lose, then Ronaldo should have played. That will always be there, and you can't avoid that. So he's saying that noise, you can't really get rid of it, but obviously he's saying that we should get used to this, and Ronaldo is not something special. The club always comes first. Then Jacques Ben has told us that what Ronaldo seemingly fails to realize is his behavior only diminishes his chances of getting a big move away from Manchester United. What he showed last night can still be the center of attention without even playing. That's not what potential suitors want to see. So the attention of Ronaldo that he really gets each and every time he does not play the game of football really leaves very many people afraid of his coming in here at the side which goes by the names of any club, maybe Napoli or any club that really needs him. They only look through this and say, all right, no, we don't need Ronaldo at the club because he's really going to go on and really cause a lot of havoc to us. So that's what I had for you about Ronaldo. Is it the fallout? Are they at crossroads? We are waiting to see what the manager is going to say tomorrow in the press conference. Rokan David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. I hand you over the Almighty Lord to come in through and really guide you to the best of the life that you really want to live to. But your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. I remain Rokan David. First video of the day. More is it to come. Remember, you're closing the day with that Chelsea versus Manchester United match preview onto the channel. I'm out.